Hi everybody and welcome back to our third video of our multiplayer game. Um, in today's episode we're gonna be, well, first of all we're gonna choose a name for our character and send it to the server so other people can see our name. Also, as you can see, I've imported a few sprites for the available characters that we can play as. So I have like three classes. I have wizards, elves, and knights. Um, so I have like both a male and a female version of each class, and each character will be unique. So two players cannot pick like the same character per se. So yeah, let's get right into it. Um, all right. So first thing first, we're gonna need to pick the name or choose a name for our character. Now, I'm not gonna waste time, so I'm just gonna do it like the very basic way. We make it like modify this later, but for now, when we start the game, we're just gonna like I'm sorry, we need to go to the menu, and I'm just gonna ask for name like global dot name equals get string. So enter your name, and by default it's gonna be like, well, let's leave it empty for now. Okay, so now it's gonna, when we start the game, it's gonna ask us for a name. So what do we need to do? We need to send that name to the server. So let's go ahead and create a script. This time we're gonna name it send the name. So send name, and actually it's gonna have the same pattern as any client to server script, except that all we need to do here is change this to packet name, which is a constant that we're going to make in a second, and the argument 0 here needs to be a buffer string since we're dealing with strings. Alright, so let's go ahead to the server. Let's add this macro before we forget. So it's macro packet name. Let's give it an ID or a value of 2. Now let's go to the client. So, and we need to send like the name as we start the game. Alright, so send the name global dot name. Pretty simple, right? And since we're here, we're gonna do like some fail-safe check-in here. So we're gonna say if connect is less than 0. This is like the case where we cannot connect to the server, so at least we can tell the user that we could not reach the server or something. So I'll show message like cannot reach the server, and maybe we need to restart the game restart. Pretty simple. Okay, now let's go to the server, and we need to go in here and switch command. So we have another case here, which is packet name. So in that case, what do we need to do? We need to find the player that sent out this name, which we already have like its object that's in here. So all we gotta do is p.name equals buffer read buffer string. As simple as that. Okay, so now we still have like one more thing to do, and that is send in the player's name to every other connected client, so that when they join the game they can see that he has that name. So now we're gonna loop through every connected socket to the game. So this should be like pretty simple. So for var s equals 0, s is less than d is less size sockets s plus plus, and okay, so var so equals ds list find value sockets s. All right, so now that we have every socket, we're gonna send it the player's name. So we have like this script send remote entity. So the first argument being the socket that we need to send it to. The second is like the command, so we're sending the name, the ID of the player, which is p.id, and the last thing is the argument, the name, so p.name. So that's pretty much it. Now, just to make sure, we're going to like this remote entity object, and we're gonna add a draw GUI event. Draw GUI event. So as you can see, by default, the name is unknown no matter what. So when we start the game, um, so now I'm just gonna draw set color, see white or something, and draw text. For now, I'm just gonna like draw text above the player, so like x y minus what, like 32 or something, and name. So that should be it. I'm gonna give the game a quick run and see if it's gonna work. um, okay, so here's the game. It started. So I'm gonna pick like player 1 for like the server. Okay, so I'm gonna create a game and cancel. So I can't see anything now. Why is that? um, that's weird. That was weird. Hold on. Oh, right. Right. So you can't see like these characters on the server because we've added like a step event that makes them invisible, but yeah. Because I've added like different sprites, I forgot to add a sprite for the player because I've removed the old one, so I'm sorry about that. Let's get characters, like, give it like some sprite here. Oh, I think I gave it a mask. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. Also, in here we need to remove this. Yeah, actually, mm, yeah, we need to remove this and maybe put it in here. Actually, do we want to? Yeah, whatever. Just for like testing purposes. Okay. So let's start the game one more time and let's see what's going on. So I'm gonna run two instances with different names and see if everything's working fine. Alright, so here's player one. This is like the server. Player one, create game, okay. Cancel. So as you can see, this is player one. Right, now I'm gonna run another instance of the game with different name and okay, enter your name. This is gonna be player 2. Alright, now this one's gonna join the game, and as you can see, both names are different, and we can see other people's name. Now, you may wanna use like definitely wanna use a different font from like the one that I'm using. So I'm gonna create a font here, like FNT. What do we call that? Like names or small? I don't know. Yeah, and go to the remote entity, draw GUI, and draw set font. The small. Okay, that should do it for now. Okay, so the names are working fine. Now we're moving to the character select. So, okay, so let's take a look at the sprites that we have. So as I told you, I have like three classes. I have wizards, elves, and knights. Okay, each class has like two type of characters. So we have like both male and female. So this is like a male wizard, and this is the female wizard. Okay, so as I said, when we pick a character, each character is unique, so mm, they can't be like two players with the same character. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Go into the server, and let's make some macros for our characters that we can play as. Okay, so we have characters, and elf. Okay, so these are like the characters that we can play as. So here's the thing. Um, when we pick a character, we need to remove it from the available characters so that other players cannot pick the same one as we did. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna make available characters. Available characters equals DSList. DSList create. Oh my god, I can't type today. DSList create. Okay, and we're gonna add these variables to the DSList available characters. We're gonna add like the character wizard. Alright, so now we go ahead and create from a script from client to server. Well, let's just copy this one, paste it here, and rename it to send character. Okay, send character. Let's choose different packet name. Let's give it the name packet car or character. Okay, character should be fine. Now this is gonna be a U8 since you know the values are gonna be between 0 and 5, so that should do it. Okay, and I think that's it for the script. Yeah, I don't need to do anything else. So now here's what we're gonna do. We go to the client. So here's an example. If we, for example, do this, send character, and let's say we send like wizard female or male, doesn't really matter. Okay, now the server will go to, where is it, the server. Okay, we'll go in here, and what is it gonna do? So we have a case packet character, right? So the server, well, first of all, we're gonna read the character that we picked. So we're gonna be buffer read buffer u8, and we're gonna say p dot character equals p c, sorry. Okay, well, not only that, but we also need to like DSList delete. Okay, so we have like available characters and the character that we just picked. Okay, so we still have like one more thing to do in here. We don't have like this variable yet, so I'm gonna quickly create it. So character equals 0. Okay, and in the server we need to do one more check here. We're gonna say if well, if DSList find value, so it's gonna be available characters and C. Okay, so in that case, if the value exists in it, then that means the character is available indeed. Then we can pick it for ourselves, and when we pick it for ourselves, we're gonna remove it from the list. Okay, otherwise we're gonna send a message to the client saying that the character is already picked. We're not gonna do that now, but because there is like a better way to do it. But for now, yeah, I think we don't need to do it like at the very moment. We just want to like select a character, even though they won't be unique. But yeah. So for now, I'm gonna skip this part to make it like a little bit simpler for you guys to understand. So for now, we're just gonna pick a character no matter what. All right, it doesn't have to be unique. Okay, we're gonna do the unique bit part in a bit. So for the player, we're gonna go ahead and um let's add a script here called create script. Handle sprite. Handle sprite. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is um switch sorry switch argument 0, which is gonna be like the character. Switch argument 0, argument 0. Now what we're gonna do, well, case, we have like wizard male. So basically what you're gonna do is gonna loop through every character, and so in that case then walk sprite or like idle sprite is gonna be spr wizard male idle. Okay, run sprite is going to be spr wizard run, sorry, male run. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for I also have like a hit sprite, so you need to do that for like every character that you have for your game. spr wizard hit, wizard male hit. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video and finish the switch statement, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here it is, guys, the switch statement. It's pretty simple, nothing like too fancy or anything. Just like loop through every possible character and we choose like these sprites. So here's the thing. Now we need to go to the character, or the player, sorry, call this the script in here. So sprite handle sprite, or handle sprite, handle sprite. Not only that, okay, we need to paste in here the character. Not only that, but also when we choose the character for our player, so in the server, we need to go ahead in here and with P handle sprites and C. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, just like for testing purposes, we're going to when we create the client, okay, we're going to like ask for a character. Okay, so car equals get integer get or character, so from 0 to 5. Okay, by default it's gonna be 0. Okay, so let's go ahead, restart the game, and see if we can pick like different characters for our player. So let's go ahead and give it a run and see if it's gonna work. Now I'm probably gonna stop after this because I don't want to make the video too long, but in the next video I'm going to make like a proper character select menu where we can see like what other people are picking. Oh, what's that? Packet character, where is that? Oh yeah, okay, look at that, I forgot to add this to the macros, so that's on me. Macro, and this should be 3, right? Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, in the next video I'm going to like make a proper character select menu where you can see what other people's picked, and you can see the available characters and stuff like that. So here I'm just gonna go and, well, let's wait for it to compile. I'm just gonna pick like a name, a character, and then run another instance of the game and see if it's gonna it's gonna work. Never mind. The thing is, actually, we're not even sending the sprites. Yeah. Sorry about that. We're not sending the sprites, so we need to update the sprites as well. So in here we need to send command sprite and pl.sprite sprite index. Yeah. So oh my God! Wait. Actually, the problem is here. Yeah, the problem is here. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. Sprite handling. So here what we need to do is if hspeed equals 0, then sprite index. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Sprite index equals idle sprite else sprite index equals run sprite, if that's what it's called, right? Run sprite. Let me just make sure. Run sprite. Yes, it is. Finger crossed. This everything's gonna work now. Yeah, because I wasn't even like updating the sprites here, so I was just like using the default sprite for the characters. Now that we are sending both the sprites here in the step event to every connected client, and we're updating the sprite in the step event for the character or for the player, then I think everything should be fine now. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, gonna create and choose like a different character. So 2 should be the knight. Alright, okay. So I have a knight here. And okay, so let's pick another name like Sam. Gonna join the game. Now I'm gonna pick, I think 4 is supposed to be the elf. Right? Alright, exactly. So now we can pick like different characters. We have like different names. So in the next video we're going to make like a menu where you can see like all the available characters, like switch between them and see if they're available. And yeah, so that was it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.